One frigid autumn night, I steered my battered van down the narrow road toward Ravenwood Bridge. The headlights barely pierced the dense woods on either side, ancient oaks and pines leaning over the asphalt like gnarled sentinels. A chill wind rattled the roof, but inside the cab the air was still, ominously calm. Ahead, the bridge's steel skeleton loomed, half swallowed by swirling mist that danced atop the river below. As I approached the entrance, the van's tires crunched over fallen leaves and twigs. My breath came in shallow bursts, visible in the beam of the headlights. Then, without warning, the engine died. The world went silent and black save for the soft hiss of the fog rolling in. I fumbled for the ignition, metal against metal in the hush, but only heard clicks echoing into the darkness. My heart thudded. My phone, flicking on for a moment earlier, now displayed no service. Using the dim glow of my flashlight, I stepped onto the first wooden plank. It groaned beneath my weight, a low, tortured moan. Each subsequent step was a gamble, boards splintering, rusted bolts ready to snap. I edged along the center span, clinging to the frigid railing. Fog coiled around my ankles, cold as sea spray. Halfway across, I felt it before I saw it, a presence. The mist parted in a slow, deliberate swirl, revealing a tall, gaunt figure draped in a sodden leather coat. No face, just a hollow darkness where eyes should be. Its approach was silent. The wood around it remained eerily still. My breath caught in my throat as I fumbled for the EMF meter in my jacket. It read off the chart. Readings spiked to nearly 10 times normal. The needle quivered like a heartbeat. I backed away, heart racing, but didn't turn my back. The figure paused, its head tilting at an unnatural angle as if studying me. Static crackled through the van's radio, suddenly audible. A whisper, drawn-out syllables that seemed to form a single word, Edward. Memories flooded my mind, stories of Thomas Ravenwood, the war-weary major who lost his wife and daughter in a carriage accident on this very bridge and buried them in secret vaults beneath the eastern embankment. Some said his grief birthed a curse, a spirit tied forever to the structure he built in love and despair. Gathering what courage I had left, I knelt beside the figure and spoke the name I'd found scrawled on a piece of paper months ago. Edward? My voice cracked like the old planks beneath me. The air thickened and the temperature plummeted. I lit the wick of an olive oil lamp, its flame quivering in the oppressive gloom. Suddenly, the mist surged into a vortex, swirling around the lamp and me. The ghostly shape extended a hand, and the flame warped, bending toward it like a magnet. I stumbled back, terror seizing me as the light went out in a soft pop. Darkness swallowed me again. When I came to, I was lying on the riverbank downstream. The foreboding bridge stood silent behind me, bathed in pale moonlight. My van's hood was open, engine purring like nothing had happened. My lamp, its wick drenched and cold, lay beside me. But the night wasn't over. In the following hours, I trembled with disbelief. My watch had stopped at 3:13 a.m., though it felt like days had passed. My hands bore white frost marks where I'd gripped the railing. And in my pocket, tucked beneath a crumpled photograph of a young family, was another note. "We are waiting. Signed only EJ." I returned home, but sleep offered no refuge. Every dream was a reprise of the bridge. Creeping fog, that hollow figure, whispers calling my name. I awoke in cold sweats, dawn's first light already waning. In the days that followed, I researched every report I could find. Nightwalkers USA's thermal footage showed ghostly heat signatures hovering over the water at 3:13 a.m. Local police records spoke of 3 cars stalling on the bridge that same night. One vanished altogether. The engineer's log detailed inexplicable power surges, and an archivist uncovered references to an old oil lamp ceremony in a 1932 pamphlet. Armed with these accounts, I tried a second approach. I set up cameras, motion sensors, and a high-powered generator. I camped on the bank, determined to record incontrovertible proof. The night arrived with an otherworldly calm. At exactly 3:13, the generator sputtered and died. Cameras keyed to life on their own, capturing swirling mist that defied wind patterns. I watched in horror as a shape formed on the bridge, emerging with an almost human gait. My microphones recorded a chorus of voices, 8, 9 voices speaking in unison. Come home. I activated a speaker, attempted communication. Who are you? What do you want? The broadcast likely strained some unseen threshold. The bridge vibrated with a deep pulse, the ground under me trembling as if breathing. Then came the screams, overlaid, layered, inhuman. My camera feed corrupted. The screen went to static, then flickered off. I stumbled away in blind panic, the fog seeping into every gap in my clothing, into my lungs. I surfaced hours later, clutching my camera, now broken beyond repair. The generator lay in pieces. I had no footage, just the echoes in my mind. Whispers, pleas, the aching sorrow of a spirit unable to rest. Now, I drive those roads again, hoping to outrun the memory. But at 3:13 a.m., every vehicle I pass cuts its engine, flickers its lights, as if mimicking the bridge's curse. In my nightmares, I stand once more on that rotting wood, face to face with hollow eyes. And I know it's not over. The note in my jacket remains unchanged. We are waiting. Signed, EJ. The weight of my next steps bears heavily. I can record another confession, set another trap, or accept that some doors once opened never close. The mist of Ravenwood isn't just weather. It's a remembrance, a demand, to return, to repeat, to remain. So heed this warning. If you find yourself drawn to an old bridge in the dead of night, and your engine dies at exactly 3:13, do not move. Do not speak. Simply wait, and pray the mist decides to let you go.